canceling, the initial concept of canceling was an example. There was a NASCAR driver whose father in the 80s said the N-word. So he lost sponsors 40 years later. And
Wow.
that makes no sense. That's cancellation. Sarah Silverman did blackface a long time ago. It was considered edgy, but socially acceptable. 10 years later, she loses a movie role. That's canceling. If someone comes out today, like Dylan Mulvaney, and does something that is offensive to people and that results in a loss of sponsorships, that is not, in my view, what canceling has traditionally been. Like, if a person right now does bad thing and we say, you did bad thing, so we don't want to associate with you, but that's how it's always been. No matter who you are, no matter the idea of cancellation emerged in that we're digging up people's past histories to remove them. That's the difference.
Well, to me, canceling isn't, yes. I mean, I do think there should be, as we say, consequences, right, for poor behavior. But to me, it's not, I think also there's disproportionate effects from somebody saying something that doesn't warrant the effects that they're getting. So people, if somebody lobbies for someone losing their job over saying something, a little joke, or not even doing anything. Sometimes people make things up or start campaigns. There's all these people like on Twitter right now, for example, who start these threads trying to, have people lose their jobs
But I don't really see that from the right.
I see that from the right all the time.
It's definitely...
There's a sense of
disproportionate.
victimhood. Like this is the other thing that I see is like, and this is something that traditionally was really associated with the left, is the sense of like, we're victims. And this is what I think happens a lot is like, we're victims. And now when we get a little bit of power, we start using this excuse of victimhood to then go after people because we feel like we're entitled to it. And so what I'm seeing now is those very same people who felt like they were victimized, which frankly, in some ways they were, because there was this institutional power that was used against them, right? And at this point, I think conservatives have had things like they were silenced, they were deplatformed, all these things did happen to them. They've lost jobs. So I do want to acknowledge that that is true. But a lot of them feel extremely victimized, and now they feel like there's the excuse because they were victimized to go after other people, and there's this rage that's building, and I feel it's very dangerous.